Good morning, dear children. Welcome to today's class. Let us start our day with a wonderful thought. Confidence and hard work is the best medicine to kill the disease called failure. It will make you a successful person. Let us start with fourth chapter, angles and pairs of angles. Let's recall. Here, the angle is shown alongside. You have to write the name of the angle shown alongside. So children, if you're writing the name of the angle in three letters, we can write it as angle ABC or angle CBA, or you can write angle B in one letter. So name of the angle shown alongside is angle ABC. Now next question, write the name of its vertex. Here the vertex is point B. So we will write here point B. Write the names of its arms. The arms are ray BA and ray BC. So, ray BA and ray BC are the arms of the angle ABC. Now, next question. Write the names of the points marked on its arms. Here, these two are the arms, and the points marked here are point A and point C. So, we will write here point A and point C. Now, we will learn the interior and exterior of an angle. Now here you can see this is angle PQR. Here angle PQR, some points are given on this side whereas some are given on the other side of angle. The points which are given in the interior or between the two arms, they forms the interior of the angle. Therefore, points in the interior of angle PQR are point M, point N, point O and point T. So we will write here points in the interior of angle PQR are points M, N, O, T. Now points on the arms of the angle, or you can say points on the angle are point P, point Q, point R. So we will write here points on the arms of angle PQR are points P, Q and R. Now we will write in the exterior, that is the points which are not in the interior, not on the arm, are the points in the exterior of the angle. So we will write points in the exterior of the angle PQR are point G, point D, point S and point E. These points form the exterior of the angle. Now we will learn adjacent angles. In this figure alongside, here you will see this is angle BMD and a ray, it starts from the vertex M, which also makes two angles, angle BMQ and angle QMD. Now here in this figure, three angles are formed, angle BMQ, angle QMD and angle BMD. Now we have to see what does adjacent angles means. Now here this arm MQ, this arm MQ is the common arm of angle BMQ and angle QMD. This arm MQ is the arm common to angle BMQ and angle QMD. Here common vertex of all the three angles is point M. The interiors of these two angles, angle BMQ and angle QMD, are different, or we can say these are separate. So these two angles BMQ and angle QMD are said to be adjacent angles. These two are also called as neighboring angles. Here angle BMQ and angle QMD, they have common arm MQ, whereas they have common vertex, point M. Their interiors are separate. That is, any point in the interior of angle BMQ do not lie in the interior of angle QMD. Therefore, we can say the points in the interior of this angle and this angle are different or separate. Hence, in such condition, these two angles, angle BMQ and angle QMD, are adjacent angles. For that, two angles which have common vertex, common arm and separate interiors are said to be adjacent angles. Now, in this adjoining figure, angle BMQ and angle QMD are adjacent angles. But children, here we have seen three angles are formed in this figure. Angle BMD, angle BMQ and angle QMD. So you have to find whether in this given figure MB is the common arm of angle BMD and angle BMQ. Again I am repeating, ray MB is the common arm of angle BMD and angle BMQ. So are the angles BMD and angle BMQ are adjacent? No. The reason is, even they have common vertex, they have common arm, but their interiors are not separate. That is, some points in the interior of angle BMQ, they come in the interior of angle BMD. Hence, the angle BMD and angle BMQ are not adjacent angles. Hence, I wrote here, in the given figure, MB is the common arm of the angles BMD and angle BMQ. However, they are not adjacent angles because they do not have separate interiors.